Hello, my little lovelies. How are we? So this is the first of the Bodyweight Blast minis for July. The idea being that you don't need much equipment, so very little to minimal. For this first one, for legs, you do need either a yoga block or if you haven't got one, just a really thick book. So if you're on holiday and you fancy doing some exercise, you can just use a nice thick book. And you need a chair. Now, even if you're on holiday, there's going to be a chair somewhere or something that you can elevate your leg onto for Bulgarian lunges. Bulgarian lunges are challenging. You do need a little bit of balance. So if you're quite new to exercise or quite newly postnatal, I'd recommend just doing a static lunge, just a standard one on the floor until you've built up enough balance to be able to get into a Bulgarian lunge. No weights, no bands for this one, just you working super hard. 8 exercises, we're going to go through them twice, but we are going to work out for 40 seconds at a time. Make sure you've warmed up first, and there'll be very little cool down at the end as well, so you can do that yourselves. Shall we go? Right, I'm just going to pop this down. You don't need this one yet. You do, however, need a chair. So Bulgarian lunges, you're going to raise we're going to go left leg first, left leg onto the back. I just do this on the side to start, and then I'm going to change it. So you step forward and put your left toes onto here, and the lunge is here. You'll need to shift around a bit to make sure that you're comfortable, and ultimately to make sure that your left knee isn't coming over your toes. So I'm going to take a big stride forward with my right, left foot goes back. You might find it more comfortable, so I've got my toes digging in because I've got trainers on. You might find it more comfortable to put the top of your foot onto the chair. Find what works for you, and we're going to go. Ready? Down and up, down, up. Make sure you take that look down at your toes. Make sure your knee isn't coming over them too much. If it is, you might need to just take a slightly longer stance. And you'll feel that big stretch here through the hip flexor, building up in this leg. Oh, already. 40 seconds always feels so much longer than 30. We're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Slowly switch. So it's the left foot forward this time, right toes back onto the chair. Once you've got your balance, off you go. Oh, it feels so much nicer on this side for me. Always feels a bit different from one side versus the other. Make sure your hips are square to the front. You don't want to twist too much, and you want your chest nice and up and open. I just put my hands like this for balance more than anything. You might want your hands on your hips to do what works for you. I'm going to switch back to the other leg in just a second. Okay, switch sides. This time we're going to do a pulse. So we're going to come down and pulse it out. Nice little bounces. Oh, it hurts already. Bulgarian lunges, there's nothing quite like them for working your legs. Ow, ow, ow. You might want to make sure there's a wall handy. Point it gets too much, just come up and pause and then go again. They are really strong. 2, 1, oh, switch again. If you can reach the chair. Okay, down and pulse. The good news is we are going to switch out to squats in just a second with heels elevated onto the yoga block. Again, if you don't have any equipment, if you've got nothing around that you can raise your heels on, you can just do a standard squat. The beauty of raising the heels is it works more into the quads. So it is a leg day. 5 seconds. Keep pulsing. Oh my goodness. Okay, grab your block or book. Raise your heels onto them so you're just standing on. And it's just body weight, but we're doing half reps. So go low, halfway lift, down, halfway lift. Staying low. So we've got that full tension through your thighs all the time. Means you just need a really short session. We're going to take it to full range next. Squeeze your tummy in, chest nice and open. Two, one, come up, full range. Deep breath in, let's go. Down, stand, down, and stand. Nice and slow and controlled. Breathing in on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Try and keep your knees nice and close together. Mine want to do this. You don't want to do that. Keep them forward. No weights. So you can afford to go that little bit deeper. Maybe just a teeny pause at the bottom before you come back up. We have another challenge next. So it's a forward lean lunge to a deadlift. So left foot forward. We're going to lean forward, take the right leg back into a lunge, and then tip forward into the deadlift. Back, this takes a little bit of balance. So just work yourself into it. Back, take the foot off, forward tip. Step back. Tip, really squeeze your tummy muscles in. If you need to keep your toes down on the floor here, of course you can. Build up to it. Last one. Switch sides. Right foot forward, forward lean, squeeze your tummy in, step back, and tip. Ooh, tip! Step back and tip. That forward lean just means that you are keeping loads of weight through that front leg to make it more challenging. As if you need it to be more challenging. Last one. Oh, shake them off. You've got a quick 30-second break. Take some water. How's everyone's legs? My bum's hurting as well. It is a bit glute as well today. So good. So good. Okay, back round to those Bulgarian lunges. So it's your left leg forward, right leg back to start. Get yourself comfortable as you possibly can. Make sure your hips are squared forward. You don't want to be twisting here. Both forward, lunge. Check your knees aren't coming too far forward. Chest open. one. Oh, okay, switch legs. Right, left foot back, right foot forward, square your hips, chest open, and we dip down. If this is a bit much for your knees, if it's hurting at all, just adjust yourself, maybe don't go so deep. This is a real challenge. If you need to hold on to something for steadiness, make sure you do. Do what you can. If 40 seconds is too much as well, remember to break and come back in. Always do something. You've got 10 seconds left. We're taking it to those pulses. Okay, switch legs again. So left foot forward, right foot back. Lunge, stay low, pulse, pulse. Oh, sweating. Sweating in 10 minutes already. This will be a real go-to, I think. If you need a quick leg blast, this is it. Three, two, one. Oh, switch sides. Anyone else groaning with me? Take that back leg onto the chair, lunge down, stay low. How long can you last for? Can you do the full 40 seconds? Don't worry if you can't, but if you can, amazing. This is really super challenging. Squeeze your tummy in. Chest open. Quick rest. Oh, the burn is real. Elevated squats next. Oh my goodness, that is so painful. Okay, grab your block, heels on. I do this from the side. And it's half reps to start. Squeeze your tummy in, push your bottom back, halfway lift, down, halfway lift. It's not quite a pulse. A little less jerky. Keep going, guys, you can do this. The end is in sight. You've got 3 exercises left after this one. Ready for full range? Deep breath in. Go down, stand, down and stand. Breathe in, exhale. Really try and squeeze your tummy in so you keep that nice flat back. You don't want to be rounded like this, sticking your bum out. Down and up, down, up. Nearly there. Okay, kick that out the way. Lunge, forward lean to the deadlift. Left toes forward, forward lean. Take the foot back, take it off, tip down, back, up, tip down. Remember, you can keep your toes on the floor if the balance is too much. Keep a soft bend through this front leg as you tip down. Just to protect your lower back, make sure you're not overstretching those hamstrings. Back, up, and tip. Back, tip. Oh my goodness. Last one. Okay. Shake it off. One more exercise. You got this. Right toes forward, forward lean, back, and tip. Shake it off. Stretch here, hamstring, hamstring. Go for that, and you are all done. Well done.